Welcome back to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I'd like to show you a property I've got up for sale in Cochise County, Arizona. This is southeastern Arizona, and I keep pointing out Cochise County, Arizona because this is like the Wild West. This is where you can go build stuff without people breathing down your neck or neighbors nobody to bother you. Just get away with whatever you want. It's nice weather, and you just go for it. So here's the property. I'm asking $100 a month for 29 months. That's $2,900. Just you can start using it with $100 down. So title, you put your title information in there, you put your tax address, you put your information in there, hit next. So for $100 you can get into the property, and then it just starts charging your card or debit card every month for 29 months and until the property's paid off, and then I put the deed into your name. But you can start using it from day one. So let's talk more about the property. Got GPS coordinates here. We can click on that in the listing, and it opens it up in a map. In this map, I'll show you where the property's at. It's let's zoom out and then zoom back in first. This area has been getting more popular for vineyards. Southeastern Arizona's Phoenix, Tucson, Cochise County down here in this corner. So Tucson's a major supply center of the area. You can get groceries and stuff in Benson or Wilcox. Just to the north, so not too far to get groceries and basics and post office kind of stuff. But a little further to Tucson, you can get major supplies, like if you need a specialty part to fix your car or your tractor, or whatever it might be. Not too far away. Airport. So let's go to satellite view. There's a bunch of little streets in this area coming over to the property. It's right next to this lake bed. And this lake bed has a lot of bird watching action going on. Sandhill cranes come through here this time of year. There's a big Sandhill Crane Festival in January. See, here's a vineyard right here. This is maybe I can pull that up while we're digress just a hair. Let's see what this one is. So these people are doing vineyards here because the land's so cheap. I mean, it's really cheap to get the land, and you can get water to water them. You saw the crop circles going on, pivot points that people are using in the area. And, who wouldn't want to run a vineyard? This is just a nice, simple business to do. It's getting very popular in lots of areas. But, it's something people do in their retirement. You move to the countryside, set up a vineyard. You can put it out next to your house instead of growing cattle or something. And if you love farming, this can be a nice way to do it. So here's some views of the mountains in the area. And this is the same valley that the property that I've got for sale is in. So they've figured out how to plant vineyards there. I'm sure you could as well. There's all kinds of different grape varieties you could use that stick to different kinds of climates and soil and rain and everything. These guys are going forward. He's got his tractor, and he said, we moved out of the city, moved to the country, and we're doing this. We're doing it on our own. We're making it happen. And this guy likes to do wine, but whatever you like to do, you could do on your property over here. So how do we get back? So that was, it's not very far away. Let's see what the directions were. Oh, well, come on. I don't know what happened. Trying to get to the directions. Let's start over. Let's hit the GPS coordinates and figure out where we're at. But I think it's just a couple miles up the road is the vineyard. It's just over here. But there's a whole bunch of farms going on in the area, growing different things, crops, low dollar crops, not as specialized as the vineyard as well. So they've got well water going on there. So this particular property is next to another one of these pivot circles. And looks like there's some bush on the land. There's some little roads that run around it. And I drew easements in so you can drive up off East Kimsey Road into the property. So if we go to the listing, there should be some diagrams in here somewhere. Yeah, so there's East Kimsey Road runs like this south border Let's take a look at some other maps. No, East Kimsey Road runs south of the south border. So you can take this little road up here, and then I drew an easement in along the south part of this. So you could take that easement in, and then you can go up either side of this property to the property. So this property that I've got for sale is 4 acres. This property on this map is 20 acres. So it's 1/5 of that property. It's a slice in the middle. Went A, B, C, D, E, down the property. So this is parcel E. This is the bottom one, right? Yeah, so this is A, B, C, D, E. So the E, parcel E, is this one at the bottom. So there's an easement along the bottom going over to this side road over here. And there's an easement along the top going onto the side road over here. So you could go down the sides or along the bottom to get to it. And if you want more of these properties, you can put them together. You can stack them together. To look for more of them, go to this map search part of my website and zoom in on the area, and you can see all the ones around it that are still for sale. And you can piece together a larger block of land if you'd like to. Get a couple of them. So let's move along. Here's property lines. Okay, so this is the E. So this is the bottom section of this one, the bottom 1/5 of this. And you can drive this line over to that road, or this road over to there, and down the lines to the property. I can get you more GPS coordinates and stuff as needed to get to the property. I pulled up some housing plans. I thought this was an interesting one. This is just an example. This is houseplans.com. I like this website because you can slice and dice house plans pretty easily. Take a look, and this looked like a fun one. Maybe it's because I like these metal roofs that people are starting to use a lot more. Just seems easier DIY to move the pieces around than shucking those crazy heavy asphalt shingles. If you ever tried to get those up on the roof, oh man, so much easier to get them delivered. But sometimes out in the middle of nowhere kinds of places, it's hard to get them delivered. So it's a lot easier to build with these kinds of materials. And so this was a housing plan with a bunch of deck around the main living area, and then the bedroom in the back. Let's see, this is 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 2 floors. I wonder what's on the second floor. Maybe that's where they put the bedroom. Let's see. Main floor, yeah, no, well, is that a bedroom? No. Dining table, like living room. So they probably put the bedroom on top of the living room upstairs, huh? Here's the upper floor. No, the upper floor is just part of it. So there's a bedroom over the kitchen and stuff, and then bathroom, and then stairs. So what's the square footage of that one? 780 square foot. Ooh, these are kind of expensive plans. $17.25. I didn't look at that before I started looking at this housing set, but yeah, you can build a nice little house like that. The plans, it's still way cheaper buying them off the internet than hiring somebody to draw them up for you. And then you can like figure out how much the house is going to cost to build by getting one of these cost to build reports. It's a really nice service that they have. Get all the supplies, pick up the supplies, order the supplies, get them delivered, put the house together. You got a bunch of different houses to choose from. And for work, living out here, I mean, yeah, you could try to commute, but who wants to do that? You get the internet set up. There's a whole bunch of jobs on upworks.com, upwork.com. This seems to be the leader in the space. They've merged a whole bunch of different job websites together. Now this one is, you can post your services on there, people hire you, or you could look at what people are trying to hire for. It's just a free market for work, and jobs from all over the world. Might be companies from the other side of the world that are hiring you. It might be American companies, and whatever kind of services you have to offer, you can put them on there. You can see what other people are offering, see if you can compete with them, price and quality and stuff, and make it happen and get paid without leaving your house, without having to go anywhere. You could feed your horse, breakfast, lunch, and dinner instead of relying on somebody else to be there feeding them. You can work at home, and tend to your animals, tend to your garden, make it happen. So here's a property, 4 acres, $100 down, $100 a month. It's just $100 a month for 29 months. It's not $100 down, $100 a month. It's $100 for 29 payments, $2,900. Click, done, boom, it's your property. Go start working on it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com. Hope this is the right property for you.